Steph and Tribe, what up, what up? We back at it. We back activated. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the tribe. Now check this out. You in a season of your life where you need to be silent. You need to be on mute. You need to be on hush mode about the plans that you have, your prayers, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Because in the past you could have been oversharing or even just sharing with people that didn't really care, didn't have your best interests, didn't have genuine love, didn't have the same viewpoints, didn't have similar viewpoints, and didn't see you coming out on top in the end or seeing the outcome how you may visualize it. So that could be halting you and working against you. Granted, God has the last word. You know, your faith and your abilities and capabilities, it will show and it will express itself in your future reality as long as you stay active. But you could be causing some bumps in the road because you're inviting energies in that don't really care about what you're speaking about. They letting your words that you put positive and very valuable energy and emotion behind go in one ear and out the other simply because they're not the people for you. And I mean, not just in a situation as far as like relationship or anything like that. I mean, it could just be your friends group, not the people for you to handle business with, not the people for you to converse with as just associates. So, you know, we spoke on the topic yesterday about protecting your energy and, you know, raising your vibrations. And that's how you do it is by just being on mute and protecting your thoughts and protecting your dreams and what you want to get done and just putting your head down, scratching and executing, not making excuses and not looking for people to join you or for people to cheer on, but just visualizing the end result and knowing that you can get there with the power of God and with your God-given talent, skill set, ability, and discipline. So it's time for you to not only protect your energy like I told you yesterday, but start being silent. Energy and these thoughts are very much so sacred. So we got to treat it such as we can't just treat it like, you know, this is some random thought that I had in my head and it means nothing because if you really think about it, a car, a plane, a train, buildings, roadways, watches, anything you could think of was somebody's thought once upon a time. And they made it come into reality and fruition by the grace of God and believing in themselves. So, you know, I think that's more important to pay attention to is when you start to look at yourself and say, you know, I take this energy serious, I take these thoughts serious, and I take myself serious. I'm not going to only, you know, waste your time by expressing it to you, but I'm not going to waste my time or my energy because it is wasting it by letting these things go and putting it out there and somebody denying it and saying, you know, okay, I really don't care, or not showing that much of interest or, you know, blowing it off. And we've all been in a situation to where we've expressed certain things to human beings and been like, hey, I have this planned, or, you know, I want to do this, or I'm thinking about this, or I just got a call about this. And as soon as you tell these people something, you can instantly feel, you know, the energy shift. You can instantly feel the conversation, you know, take a toll or take a turn somewhere else. You can instantly feel, you know, somewhat of either them feeling inferior, them being in denial about who you really are and the power that you hold, or just, you know, a little hate, you know, and a little bit of something on their end, not really with you, but because you have certain opportunities or you have a certain gift, a certain talent, ability, and skill set. And, you know, it's just the ignorance on their end because they haven't tapped into who they really are or what they can do. They don't really believe in the mindset that we all get the same 24 hours and we are all human beings. As far as us, we can really create our reality. We can, like I tell you guys, go to the airport and say, I just want to fly to Belgium. No other species or anything else in this, you know, realm or on this planet can do that. Pay attention to what you express to people. Pay attention to what you say to people. Pay attention to how you view people with coming into your life, because it could be the people that are around you that you are talking to every day about your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations that are thinking against you. So this is why I said, like on the video yesterday, watch who you bring in your home. Watch who you bring in your car and your vehicle. The reason I say it is not to be selfish and say, no, you can't come into my spot, or no, I can't give you a ride, but it's, what do these people have attached to them? You don't know what these people have had attached to them for years, and it could be something working against you and what you believe in, or what your ancestors planned for you, or what God has planned for you. And you can be denying the very blessings that you are asking for simply because you're ignorant to the fact that you are expressing these things to people who have no happiness for you, or have no genuinity towards what you like or what you want. So be mindful of that. Be careful with that. I wanted to let y'all know, as we were, piggybacking off of protecting your energy, I want you to know that it's time right now for you to receive your blessings. It's time for you to receive your manifestations that you've been asking for in the physical form. It's time for you to see, the work that you've been putting in. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor and see the results. Yes. And it's knocking at your door, like I told you, but you really must tap into living in the present moment right now, being silent, having full faith in God and in yourself and your abilities, because God instilled these in you before you even came to earth. So you got to know that you are powerful, that you are somebody that is very much so worthy of anything that you ask for, but you got to be silent. You got to block out the noise. You got to stop inviting people into your manifestation bubble, into your dream world, into where you write your goals down and what you say. Stop letting people look at your vision board. Stop letting people look in your notebooks. Stop telling people this is what's about to happen. We've all been, the people that's told somebody, hey, this is about to happen, or I got this going on. And, we see the shift in their attitude. We see the shift in their demeanor. We see the real characteristics come out. But not even that. It's some even worse. You tell somebody something and it doesn't happen. It's because somebody thought, hey, man, why them? Or God is giving you an example and making you go through something because you got to be taught, hey, shut your mouth, be quiet. Everything is not for everybody. So be mindful of what you say to people, what you talk to people about, what you invite them in on, because you could be blocking the blessings that you are very much so worthy of and asking for without even knowing, all right? That's just some game for you today. It's time for you to live in the moment. It's time for you to be silent. It's time for you to believe in yourself. And it's time for you to block out the noise and reevaluate the people that's been around you, the people that you've been inviting in your life that are really close to you in your circle. See what they want out of life. See what they have to offer. See what they have going on, what they really have going on, what they really have planned. See they, 90-day, 6-month, 1 year, 5-year plan. See if it aligns with what you got going on. If it don't, separate, properly plan. That don't mean y'all gotta have bad blood. That just means you focused right now. You in a different headspace. You got different goals, different dreams, different aspirations. And if they your real people, they gonna, respect that. But if not, they gonna fall off. And I think you win. That's a win-win if they fall off. You get to figure out they wasn't for you. You get more energy and more time to yourself to keep creating, keep producing, and keep getting better, all right? Now, if you are new to this tribe, welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the family. We greatly appreciate you. Make sure that you press a like on this video. Subscribe to the tribe. Turn your notification bell up to all so you don't miss none of this game that I'm dropping on your brain. Do you dig what I'm saying? Now, stay hungry. Stay healthy. Stay ready to keep from getting ready. And until next time, Deaf and Tribe, I'm out. Peace.